going there. Alright. Sorry about that, everyone. Because my thing cut out. But we'll just jump right into this episode, Secret of the Stars 24, episode 24, because, like I said, my intro just messed up there. But welcome to that. Back to Daniel.
Hello, everyone. Hi, Ray.
Right. So let's talk about what I was getting prepared for before the intro got cut out, and that's what we can talk about. We're going to be talking about time travel in this episode, the possibility of that, and about Lockheed facility, and about alien craft. So all three are going to be interesting. So Daniel saw a video, I believe, and that talking about this scientist, was it, or was it
or what was it? I'm not sure. I'll give you the video if you want.
All right.
He was talking about our timeline being contaminated, or like right here.
Yeah, so like I said, sorry everyone for the intro thing, but as always, I like and subscribe to the video. You'll enjoy it. Just
put it in the private chat.
Thank you. Have a looky. Jason Giorgiani. Right. What I'll do, guys, is I'll put this in into my into my description for you guys, so you can go and have a read of this as well, or watch of it. There you go. So yeah, so it looks like it's So do you want to talk about, because you've seen the video obviously and I haven't yet, Daniel. So do you want to talk about the key points that was being made?
Well, he was saying that our timeline is being manipulated, and people from it's possible that people from the future, like the 2200s or maybe the 3300s, maybe something happens in the future where like there's maybe we're invaded by the Palladians or the Greys, or like the race, maybe the race you talked about, the Q. Maybe they come and they kick our asses, and they kick our asses, and that kind of pushes like scientists to go to create a machine that can send people back. And these people, they all go all over the timeline, and one of the theories is that they went all the way back to like ancient times, and they could be hiding under like the glaciers in Antarctica.
No, I've heard about Antarctica, because apparently that used to be like I don't know. They've discovered that it could have been all fields in that at one stage, so it could make sense. And then there was a theory with the Nazis and that they were that there's a race that they were helping the Nazis out. So you're going, Daniel, if you want to carry on about Antarctica.
So that'd be interesting. Like if these people from the future were so scared about what's happening. Like you can only imagine what's happening in the future. Like the Greys or the Palladians or the Q or anything, they just wipe out humanity, and whoever's left creates like a time machine that sends them back, right? And but another theory is that he has is like Lockheed builds a time machine to send people forward. That's another theory that they have, and that's interesting. I mean, I guess they could do that.
And for all of you that don't know, Lockheed is the facility that's overtook Area 51 in Nevada. Basically, this is Lockheed is the one that is replaced it, and basically is now the one which everyone's focusing on. Don't know how true that is. It's very interesting though, because if you think about it, no, I know it's all like hocus pocus and everything, and like shite basically, but you get all these doing people going on I don't know if you've seen it on like social media or on YouTube or when you go on TikTok or if you're watching everyone, well, you get these videos of people going, "Oh, I'm a time traveler from the year 2535, and this is what happens, and I can give you some key events." And everyone know that it's like like bullshit. But if it is what like Daniel's saying, in that there is a way that they could go forward, maybe one or two of them are on the right, like, I'm not saying that they're gonna be right, but they could be a part of that timeline where they've gone into that forward way of going into like forward in a timeline, and they've seen what has happened basically, and they've come back and they've been like, right, this is the path that could be what we're going on. Right, we need to change it, and this is how we change it. So that makes sense.
Yeah, but
What do you think of that, Daniel?
Wouldn't going back in time create a branch reality?
Yeah, it would going back, but I'm just saying if you're going forward, all the ones that are coming out now and going like if you go on your social media feed or whatever, you get, oh, I'm a time traveler from the year 3520, and this is what some of the key events. They've probably gone to that. There's probably most of them are bullshit, obviously, but if one or two are real, then they've gone into the timeline. Say it's like Doctor Who basically and Star Trek, and it's like you go forward and that basically you're getting a possible future, ain't you? So that you can change the future, can't you?
Yeah.
So if they've seen, say, I don't know, 2750, with nuclear war happen. You know, they've seen it on the records. Oh, nuclear war happened in 2750. They've probably come back and been like, right, we need to change the way we're going because 2750, the way we're going now, Earth and that is going to be in a nuclear war. So you'll know what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
But like you said, though, if you go back to the past, you don't know what you're changing. It's like a butterfly effect. You could step on one thing about the past, and like you could step on your you could just, I don't know, you could just stop yourself being born.
Yeah, that is a risk.
Yeah. Everyone like and subscribe if you haven't already. But yeah, I don't that in there. But yeah, so what else was did you find interesting that you discussed?
Well, that's pretty much it. Just speculating about this whole thing. Like if they do have this technology, it would be fascinating. I don't know if I would use it personally because I'd be kind of freaked out because like how do you know it won't send you to like another dimension or something, right?
That's true. Hey, Caleb. Yeah, that's true because I'm not in this helpful. You could. It's a risk you've got to try and take, though, isn't it? I suppose when you're, when, but again, where they got this technology from? Like I said, people have been speculating for yonks that when Roswell happened, that the U.S. government has been employed top scientists to try and figure out how everything was put together on the spaceship.
Yeah.
We're talking about the thing that Daniel wanted to talk about is just to do with time travel and Lockheed, mate. There's some guys come out and say that we could that there could be people going back in time and changing the past and going into the future, and you know, Daniel will explain a little bit more if you want, just to give me
Yeah.
because I'm not, you know.
So I don't remember everything about what the guy in the video said, but like it's just I mean I did. I remember, but then I forgot. Oh crap, that sucks. And anyways, so yeah, like a govern someone in the government is most likely building this and manipulating the timeline. And yeah, because they said they found technology. They dug technology that like that. Some of it belongs in this century. How did it get in the past, right?
Yeah, it's like I don't know if you heard about it, but or you, Caleb, if you mentioned in the chat, but there was this guy who went back in time apparently because he built his own space, like does his very own time machine thing, and he went back in time, and apparently he was only tried to gone like a couple of like minutes, but he ended up landing in a pipe, like and dying. And when they looked at his body, he had his a mobile phone from like today's era, and they couldn't understand. All right, mate, and they couldn't understand because he went so far. He went like I think he went back before this today's phones were out. I can't remember how the story went, but it was something like that.
Yeah, I heard about they found this guy in a pipe. Yeah, yeah, I heard that. That's pretty interesting. Like, how did he get there?
And how did he have that? And I'm not even rude, and he had that phone from like today's era. So obviously, time crime was going on. And then when all of a sudden he went poof, quiet. Psychology also talked about one of my previous shows, everyone. Make sure you check it out. When I talked about the what's the name thing. Give me 2 seconds. I don't want to bring. I don't want to get it wrong. um. Mm, oh Christ! So Secret Episode of the Stars, episode 18, everyone. Um. Oh. Mm, hang on, let's see if I can quickly just try and get a name because I can't really remember what it was. Yeah, the thing in the Mojave Desert. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, the Integratron. Do you, Caleb? If you want to come on, mate, you can. Yeah, have you heard about the Integratron, Daniel? That George Castle built in the
I know I
Mojave
haven't.
Desert.
I have not.
Well, when you get around and watch my video, obviously, but
Oh, you did a
it's
video? Okay.
yeah, I've done a video. Yeah, I've done. Remember, I've done 24 of these episodes, so I don't done a video. But I basically discuss it. It's the Integratron, and it's this thing that George Van Tassel built. And it's apparently it was 95% done, completed, but then he ended up dead. And the next night, you know how the US government is, they come in with and the FBI and that, they come in and got all the papers and that, and took it all away, and now no one knows how it's built. But apparently, when it's fully built, it was like fully built. It's only 5% done from being completed. When it's all completed, because aliens said this to him, you got to build it. You go through one side, right, and then come out the other, and right in between the hello Caleb, you go in and then it like rays and that, or on the electromagnetic side, recharges and basically, what's the word? Oh bloody hell! Revitalizes you basically. If that basically revitalizes you, and if you've got any illnesses, whatever, it cures you of everything, and makes you younger. Apparently,
Wow, that's a cool machine.
yeah, but he died. He was 5% the way from getting it done, and then he died somehow mysteriously. So why all of a sudden did he die mysteriously, eh?
So he was building a machine that was able to cure everything.
He built it. He built it. It's all built. But it was 5% away from getting completed. Like he had done everything. This is it. No. What about Caleb?
Right.
Yeah.
So
Right.
you know how like.
Hang on. I'm just going to show Daniel this, and then you
sucks.
can talk. Yeah. Here it is, Daniel.
Oh, the medical field could have benefited from that.
Yeah. That's what it looks like. So Caleb's now got a theory about time travel because I'm not this guy. Go on, Caleb.
Right. So you know how like light travels like through the world.
Yeah.
It's like I think of it as like it knows what's about to happen, as it's already seen it 7 times over, because it travels like 7 times around the air.
Yeah.
So like,
that is.
if we could harvest that and send it backwards with ourselves, couldn't that theoretically take us back in time, like a story?
That could theoretically do it. Or that could theoretically that could work. But it's about that's harnessing it, isn't it?
Aye.
Hey, Daniel.
Yeah.
Harnessing in that power of that the light and everything. But yeah, basically what yeah, I don't know whether you heard Daniel, mate, but basically he was like saying that this guy I just was showing briefly, Jason Giorgione, was saying that he believes that people are manipulating the timeline in the future, and it's causing us now, like it's basically changing what's around us now. Like some things now shouldn't be happening, and for years, basically. I think that's what he was trying to get at.
So it's basically like the temporal Cold War.
Yeah.
Go on, say again, Daniel.
So it's basically like the temporal Cold War. I mean, it could be.
I'm just trying to figure out. I don't know if anyone's got any theories like in the comments in there. Feel free to leave your own in there. But if there's anything that's been changed, I'm just trying to figure out what could have been changed. That shouldn't have been happening, and it's happened early, or that because of this manipulation.
They could have made us more advanced. Maybe we weren't supposed to be this advanced at this stage.
Maybe.
You know, feeding us knowledge and informing like scientists or whatever, you know, making things better.
Can you think of anything, Caleb?
No.
Now again, you say about people with like timeline manipulation. One of the most famous shows that knows how to do time, like that knows time travel basically, and gets nearly everything fucking right. It's The Simpsons with their predictions. I know you say, I know people are going to say, oh yeah, that's only a cartoon and everything, and it's a piss take, but how the fuck does The Simpsons always seem to know how to get it right?
I know they predict a lot of things that come true, don't they?
And you can't just tell me that's like, I'm not being rude, you can't tell me that they've sat in a boardroom and basically like said, oh, here we go, this is how we're going to play it out, and then all of a sudden it worked out. There's something gone on with one of them writers, Matt Groening or whatever.
I've got another theory.
What's that?
So I've said we need to harvest light. What if we manage to get something to go with the speed of light in reverse? We're going back at the speed of light.
Is there anything at the minute that can do that? I don't think there is there?
I think we can only go 0.25 the speed of light at the moment.
And how fast is the speed of light? 299,792,458 milliseconds. So 186,000 milliseconds a second. What if though? What if we're talking about light here, guys? What if it wasn't light we could harness and that to make us go back? What if it was sound? The right sound waves?
We're not really technically harvested sound waves like what I'm doing. Like we're talking.
But that's what I'm thinking. Well, what if we could harvest sound and use that as a thing? So a lot of things use sound, don't they?
Like technically we have we not? Like that headset you could talk like I have a theory of that.
Yeah. But you know what I'm getting at, because I'm thinking of it in a way. Aircraft goes the speed of sound, like speed of, like they have sonic booms, don't they?
Yeah.
So I'm just wondering if anything like that could go, if we could go really fast and build something that can go that fast, whether or not we could, you know.
Yeah, look, I'm going to go to bed now. Shall
All right, mate. I'll see you later. Take care, bud. See ya. Right. Yeah, so what about you, Daniel?
Yeah.
You do what I was saying?
Could you say that again, please? 1 second. Yeah.
It's all right. I said, right, so Caleb was like talking about the speed of light, weren't he? And harvesting that and maybe using that as a way to transport us back in time or do time travel. I was saying, what about if we could harvest more speed of sound? Because if you think about it, some space, like some aircraft, which is for like wars and like war aircraft, can go and break the speed of sound.
Yeah.
What if we need to harvest more of that? And that sound can cause us to break it and use that as a way of going back.
Yeah. That could do.
Because if you think about it, guys, the sonic boom happens when you reach the speed of sound, and then you instantly get that. Why do we need to just harvest a bit more of that, and then that's what allows us to get it through it, you know? But then if you think about it also, and I'm not talking about the timeline manipulation of this guy, the Philadelphia experiment. Everyone know about it? Everyone know about that?
Yeah, I know about the Philadelphia experiment. I love it. I love that.
That's what I'm just thinking. Hang on. Oh, sorry. Oh, that's my mum. Yeah, I was just thinking, yeah. We went back, they somehow traveled, didn't they? And we're in a different position. Did they encounter someone who just come back?
Actually, you know what? I did hear that the guy that was involved in the Philadelphia experiment, he came out and he did say a lot of things about where he went. He went to a couple different time periods. Yeah, he one of the time periods he woke up in a hospital. You know, he woke up in a hospital, and the doctors asked him questions, and you know, then he learned about where he was. Right, he learned about where he was and the history of what happened, and I don't remember what time period he went to, but yeah. But then after that, he was pulled into a further point in time, and he talked to a bunch of people in a city. He was in a city in the clouds or something, because like the Earth was like ruined or something. So people lived in the clouds in big cities, and they let the people who lived on there, they let him around, and they talked to him and stuff like that. And then eventually he was taken to like the elder of the city, and this guy looked like Moses. He basically had a big long beard, and he was like talking to the guy, and then he told him a bunch of stuff, but then eventually he had to go back, right? He had to go back to his time, right? And the guy didn't want to go back to his time. He's like, I want to stay here. And the guy was like, no, you're going to go back. And they had the technology at that time to send him back. So yeah, then he woke up on the Philadelphia, the USS Philadelphia, or whatever that ship was called. And he told a story. Of course, there's a lot of skeptics, though. Nobody believes him. A lot of people don't believe him, but I do. I personally think that could have happened. Like, what was the Philadelphia experiment? 1950s?
Hang on. It was 1943.
Oh my god! So we had time travel tech. Well, we traveled through time all the way back then.
Yeah, basically that's what they're saying. Look, the Philadelphia experiment was an alleged event claimed to have been witnessed by an ex-military marine called Carl Allen at the Philadelphia shipyard sometime around October the 28th, 1943. The USS did disappear, and the bizarre results that followed. It surfaced in 1955 when Allen sent a book full of handwritten annotations about it. So, for you that don't know, I'll probably do another video on this. But basically, this ship was basically in one place at one time, and then this thing happened, and it was in another place. So I'm just wondering, because there's all these theories, there's all these stories about travelers in there, and then you get all these pictures about time travelers in and people with phones, and you know what I mean?
Yeah. Also, you know what? If you go to, like, I think there's like a cathedral in Rome, and this cathedral was built in like ancient times. And one of the I don't know if you heard this, but one of the carvings on the wall, it looks like an astronaut. I don't know if you heard that, but I saw it. One of the carvings looks like an astronaut.
No, I'm not. See, I've heard that. I've heard about these astronauts. Hang on.
So like, how would an how would they carve an astronaut in ancient times, unless somehow, maybe in the future, an astronaut, gets accidentally sent back to a period, and then yeah, because it's space, who knows what happened.
Come on, hang on. Can I see it? There's can I see a picture of it? But it's also like what's the name? Oh, bloody hell. While I'm looking, guys, all that theories about the Easter Island and shit. There's theories that they were carved by people that weren't from here. Yeah, about that, Dan.
I never heard about the Easter Islands.
Yeah, apparently the Easter Island and the statues there weren't carved by humans. They were carved by an alien species.
Oh, wait a second. I think I did hear about that. Yeah. There's a lot of things around the world that say that an alien species came and did it. Yeah.
It's like Hawaii. Hawaiians apparently worship a god that is actually aliens. which is a thingy. Don't know how true that is, everyone. But apparently, they do for that what that they say that one of the things that they can't remember who it was. Um, can't remember what. Um, can't, can't remember what the island was called. But there was in a wine island that that literally I can't remember what in can't remember what the name of the island was. It was on Ancient Aliens, everyone. If you want to, if you remember, if you ever watched that.
That's a good show. I love Ancient Aliens.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember what the island was. Because they said that there was an alien race. There's an alien island off Hawaii or that one day was there. Then all of a sudden it disappeared, and they believe that was aliens because they worship aliens as well that are Hawaiians, which is crazy. Just trying to think what it was, everyone. The one I'm thinking, I'll ask another question though. Right, so It's like the pyramids in Antarctica, isn't it? People don't know where they come from, everyone. Oh, yeah, that's it. That's the one I wanted to get it up. That's what it was about. All right, and needed to go more into depth about that in another show, right? Because I've talked about it a little bit while because I just seen it, guys. I've talked about it a little bit, but I need to focus on it in another show. Um, but basically, I think it was. No, I'll tell you. Episode 19. Yeah. Right. Obviously, I'm going to see if Daniel and Caleb will be available for it. But basically, what I'm going to be doing, everyone, is right. Well, I've found out what it was. Something that I touched on in episode 19 of Secrets of the Stars about Lemuria. That's what the Hawaiians thought, well, like, believed was lost to the sea, like Atlantis. And Lemuria, basically, yeah. Some people think was a spacecraft. So I'm going to be talking about all that and the Pleiades star system. So when you're available again, mate, we'll go in and detail about that because that's going to be a blooming thing. Because like our Ancient Aliens episode, there's a lot of cultures out there that call the Pleiades home.
Yeah.
There's there's the Hawaiians that call it home. There's the Native Americans. There's the Australians. There's so many people that refer to the Pleiades star cluster as home. It's crazy.
What, they just point to it and they call it home?
No, basically they're saying that they said we come from there.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
What, you think there's like a planet that can sustain life there?
That's why they're wondering if there's a Earth-like planet in that system, in that star system. And that's what they're wondering. Um. Right. Where is it?
Do you think this planet in that star system is like what was the star system called again?
The Pleiades.
Yeah, the Pleiades star system. You think this planet is like hyper advanced?
That's what they're thinking. They're thinking it could be basically when they come here, yeah, it's like 4,000 light years away. It's 400 light years away from here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try and get. This is the one. Hang on. Look. They came from the Pleiades. There you go. In numerous ancient cultures throughout the world, stories were told of ancestors that came to Earth from the Pleiades star cluster. But could new scientific findings reveal that humankind's true origins lie not on Earth but 400 light years away? Yeah, so let's see if they can watch it. If they can, then we'll do everything on it. So I'd recommend watching it first. Right. Well, what we're going to do, Daniel. So, yeah. This is what we're going to be doing as our next topic, everyone. The Pleiades.
Oh yeah, that sounds good.
Right. So what I'm going to do is when Caleb's available, what we'll do, we'll come in early. And then what I'll do is I'll send you this link for both of you. And we'll sit and watch it. And then we'll go live straight after we've watched it. So then we can get fresh in our minds. Right. And then we can have a good discussion about it, basically. Sound good?
Yeah, sounds great.
Right. So what I'll do, and we'll do that. Hang on, what's the time? Yeah, so we'll do that today then. Yeah, we'll do. I was just checking what time day it was. Yeah, it's 3:30 for me. So yeah, we'll do that today if you want. If Caleb's around, we'll do that. So yeah, so we'll do that. We'll watch all this, and then basically, yeah, we'll go straight live after we've watched it, and then because this is going to be an interesting topic.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah. But basically, that's what they're saying. They say there's so many different cultures that believe in the Pleiades is home. Here you go. The Pleiades. Here you go. They have been known since antiquity to cultures all around the world, including the Celts, Hawaiians, who call them the Makali, Maori, who call them Matariki, Aboriginal Australians from several traditions, the Persians, the Arabs, who call them Pariah, the Chinese, who call them Mao, the Quechua, the Japanese, the Maya, the Aztecs, the Sioux, the Kiowa, and the Cherokee Indians. All them cultures know them. And they all call them like, you know. So yeah. I think that'll be one of the best topics that we'll talk about. Personally, everyone. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna right. So yeah, well, that's what I'm gonna do. So right, I'll end this part here for everyone. Like I said, sorry for the starting of the episode, but I don't know what happened there. The thing just didn't want to play today. Well, for not today, but I played on the last one, but I just didn't want to play that at the time. But thank you so much for watching, everyone. But yeah, we'll be back. Later with that Pleiades one, which is crazy. Hmm. Right, so yeah. Thank you to everyone who watched on that. Thank you to Daniel for taking part. we will, like I said, we will be back on later to discuss this Pleiades situation, which is going to be amazing. I think.
I think one of the aliens actually pointed at the Pleiades galaxy and said they were from there.
Yeah. That's what we're going to do. But we'll watch like I said, we're going to watch the episode, me, you, and Caleb, and then we'll go live, and then straight after, because it's going to be amazing. But yeah, look at the Integratron though as well, because that's going to be because I know that was fascinating. Look at that episode, everyone, as well, on my channel, because I would like to know what happened to George Van Tassel, because it's crazy. 1 minute he was all right, and then the next he just got doing basically told like basically, well, he just got told shut up. We're just we're having your stuff now. So yeah, right. So yeah, so we're gonna do that later. And then I'm also going to talk about a paranormal episode. I think I'm going to do an haunted hours. With it being my nan's birthday today, so I'm going to do something around, family members and hauntings with them, maybe. So, thank you all so much for watching. Take care. Thanks again, Daniel, for taking part. If anyone, like I said, if anyone's got any theories or things about anything, just leave it in the comments, and I'll get back to you. Like the video, subscribe if you haven't already, share with everyone who you think will find it interesting. From your dad to your fucking great granddad, or your nan, or your mum to your nan, or whatever. Even share with your cats and dogs, whoever you think will find it interesting. But thank you so much for watching. Take care, everyone, and bye-bye.
Bye.